This was a record offer and over 40% above the market value at the time. So they rejected it still.
Yeah, that's right. The boards have unanimously concluded that the offer from the pension funds, which also includes IFM investors, undervalues Sydney Airport, basically saying that it's not in the interest of shareholders. The 22.3 billion Australian dollar takeover offer was 42% higher, like you said, than its market value at the time. Their shares closed at $7.80 yesterday, which is below the $8.25 per share offer. Shares jumped on the news when the takeover offer was offered, but they're still trading at below pre-COVID levels, which I think is why the offer was rejected.
So are we expecting the shares to fall further given the rejection here?
Yeah, well, they did say in their statement this morning that the share price is likely to trade below the consortium's offer price in the short term. It's called the proposal's timing opportunistic because of the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, which that has had on the share price performance. Sydney Airport said has its diversified earnings as well, which also includes high yield retail offerings and revenues from property, car parking and ground transport. So it's got all of these other revenues to bolster its share price. So I guess it has a lot of long-term growth opportunities in its own, in its own opinion. The company says that it will be strongly positioned to deliver growth as well as the vaccination rates increase, and that we move towards a post-pandemic recovery period. But yeah, I guess, to mirror this in New Zealand, Auckland International Airport isn't doing much today. It's down about 0.1% at the moment.
So Thuy, given the recovery is looking like it's the long run, right? What comes next for Sydney Airport?
Well, we've had reports that a consortium led by Macquarie Group is exploring a rival offer for Sydney Airport, but there's been a lot of uncertainty. There've been a lot of deals, haven't gone through this year so far because companies are reluctant to sell up because there's a period of economic uncertainty, and there's been instances where deals have been stretched out and assessments of takeover proposals have been stretched out for months. Add to that, the International Air Transport Association says global air travel might not fully recover until 2023. International borders in Australia are expected to remain shut until mid-2022. So it's a lot of uncertainty going ahead.